What's up everybody, it's Fuzzy Tater. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a fully automated bungalow. Let's get into it. Everything you are going to need is 9 large racks, 3 medium racks, 2 small racks, 3 Mixing Station Mk2s, 1 Packaging Station Mk2, 5 beds, 12 moisture-preserving pots, 12 suspension racks, 12 LED grow lights. You can use any pots or grow lights you want, 4 lamps, 4 drying racks, 2 botanists, 2 handlers, 1 chemist, for a total, if you're using the moisture and LED grow lights, of $19,345. Let's get into the setup. Alright, first I want you to grab all your racks, beds, mixing station, and packaging station. Let's walk inside, grab your beds, place one bed here, another bed here, you're going to place another bed here, then you're going to come into this back room, you're going to place a bed here, and another bed here. Now, grab your large racks, you're going to set down one here, one here, one here. You're going to set them up in like a U shape, just like that. Then you can set up 2 large racks right here. Then, while you're still in this room, set up a medium rack here and a small rack here. These are all the racks that you need to set up in this room. Now, come back here. You're going to set up a large rack here, a large rack here. Then you're also going to follow that with a medium rack here, a small rack here, another medium rack right in this back corner. Then a large rack right here, and a large rack right here. Now, set up your mixing stations. You're going to set up one mixing station right here, another one right here, and another one right up against this bed, just like that. Now, your packaging station Mk2s, you can go right there. Alright, now that you've placed all that down, grab your pots, racks, and everything else you need for the build. Alright, now that you have your pots, lights, and suspension racks, and drying racks, we are going to go set up 6 pots back here, just like this. Now you're going to set up 3 pots right here, just in an L shape. Make sure this pot is butted up right against this bed, or else you won't be able to place the drying rack when we need to. So you're going to do the same thing on this side, just like this. Alright, now that you need to just place your suspension racks and your LED lights, I'll be back with you once I'm done with that. Alright, all the lights are placed, all the racks are placed. Now we're going to set up our drying racks. You're going to place a drying rack here, you're going to place another drying rack here, then come back out here, place one drying rack here, and another drying rack right here. Alright, now that is everything we need placed other than our lamps. Alright, now that you've placed all that stuff, now place down your lamps. You can place down a lamp here, a lamp over here, another lamp right here, and one more lamp right here. And a trash can. I forgot to mention that you needed a trash can, but it is optional. You don't need it, but it would be nice to have. Alright, now that is everything placed down, we're going to get into the AI portion of this stuff. Alright, before we set up the AI, I want you to come into your growing room. I want you to left click on every single pot in here with your clipboard out. So just left click on all 12 of the pots. Then hit E to manage. Click on seed. You can grow any 4, or you can select any 4 of these seeds. We're going to be using Granddaddy Purple, so do this one. Don't do coca. We're not growing coca here. Alright, I'll select Granddaddy Purple. Then I'm going to scroll out of this. Then I'm going to left click on these 3 pots right here. I'm going to click on destination, and I'm going to go to this one. Then I'm going to left click on these 3, and I'm going to select destination, this one. Alright, by the way, the additive thing is just for your fertilizer, PGR, and speed grow. Alright, now I'm going to left click on these 3. I'm going to click destination. I'm going to go over to here, and then I'm going to click on these 3. I'm going to hit destination, and I'm going to select this one. Then left click on these 2 large racks out here. You're going to click on destination. It's going to be this large rack. Then go back into the growing room. You're going to left click on these 2. You're going to select destination, and the destination will be this large rack right here. Now that that's set up, let's set up our mixing station destination. So you can hit E with the clipboard out on the mixing station. You're going to select destination. It's going to be this mixing station. Then back out, hit destination again, this one, and then hit destination again for this large rack. Alright, now that you've set that up, that is all of our destinations and things set up. So let's get into setting up the AI. Alright, first we're going to set up our botanists. Our botanists are going to grab our bed for our botanists. We're going to set it up on this bed. Then we're going to select supplies. And these medium racks are for supplies. This one and that one over there. So for the supplies on these racks, you need to have the soil and seeds both on one rack. So we're going to select this medium rack. Then we're going to click on pots and drying racks. Then you're going to come into the growing room. You can click on this pot, then just continue to click on the ones against the wall after you click this. So go like this, boom, 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 boom. Then we're going to select the 2 drying racks in here since this is their destination of where these need to go to. You see? Boom. Alright, now that that's set up, go grab your other botanist. We're going to grab her. We're going to grab her bed selection. It's going to be this bed. Then her supplies is going to be this one over here. Now let's grab the rest of the pots for her. It is going to be these 6 pots. So this one, this one, this one, this one, as well as these 2 right here. Then we're going to select these 2 drying racks. So this one and this one. Alright, now that is your botanist fully set up. Now let's set up our chemist. We're going to do the bed. We're going to do the bed over here. This is the one I like to do. Then we're going to hit assign stations. We're going to do this mixing station, and this mixing station. That's all the chemist needs to do. Now the handlers. This is where it's going to take a little while because these guys need a few things set up. So we're going to select him. We're going to do bed. We're going to do this bed. Then we are going to do assign stations. And we're going to do this packaging station. Let me just remove that real quick. Sorry. Alright. Now that that's set up, we're also going to set up the bed for this guy, which will be right here. That's set up. He's not going to have a assigned station since there is only one packaging station. There's no point. Let's set up our handler. We're going to click add new. We're going to click from. We're going to click from this large rack to this mixing station. Then we're going to click add new. We're going to click from this large rack to this mixing station. Then we click add new again. We're going to click this large rack, which will have our first ingredient, which in my case will be Viagra. So we're going to click on that. Then we're going to go to this one. Then we're going to hit add new again. We're going to click on this one, hit none, which this will be our second ingredient for mixing. It'll go to this one. Then we're going to click on this. We're going to go from this rack, which will be our third ingredient, to our third and final mixing station. Now that's that AI setup. What we're going to do with the other handler is we're going to grab him. He's going to add new. We're going to do from. We're going to do from this one. We're going to do to here, which is the packaging station. Then we're going to do from here to here. Then we're also going to do this to here. And that is a fully automated bungalow setup. I will show you how it works here in a second. But yeah, as you can see, everything is working. You got the botanist working away in here. It gets a little messy. They're putting stuff on the drying racks. Also, reminder, you have to put money in these briefcases for the AI to work. The chemist is $300 a day, the handlers and the botanists are $200 a day. And as you can see, this mixing station just got done, so the handler will come take the stuff from here, put it in here, and then the other, or the chemist, sorry, will do that. Shit. My bad, G. Keep working. Yeah, thank you. And then they're gonna put it on the large rack. And then the handler will come take that and put it in here. And then it'll get packaged. As you can see, there's already a bunch here. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I mean, all the handler will do is he'll take the Viagra from here, put it in here. And then he'll also take the buds from here and put it in here. And then the buds that get made from here, the chemist will take them from here to here. And then the handler will grab the stuff from here and put it in here. And then the buds from here will get put into that mixing station. And then the handler will grab the final ingredient, put it in here. And then the chemist will take it from here like you saw earlier, and then it'll get brought from here to here, it'll get packaged, then it'll get brought here. So yeah, that is a fully automated bungalow setup. If you guys want to see my barn setup, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be glad to post that. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!